Welcome to Second Take, the show that focuses on the issues behind the news. A report by PwC reveals the tough industry conditions over the past year have driven the profits of the top 40 global mining companies to their deepest depths in a decade. Mining Weekly senior online writer Leandi Kolver shares the details. Welcome, Leandi.
Thanks, Shannon.
According to the PwC report, how well did the global top 40 mining companies perform last year?
Well, Shannon, according to the report, they didn't perform well at all. PwC actually said that 2013 forced these miners to look in the mirror and realign how they approach things in respect of the situation that they're finding themselves in. In 2013, these miners' profits fell by 72%, which is quite significant, and the market cap of the top 40 biggest miners also fell by 23% year on year. So that doesn't sound good at all.
No. Did it impact in any way on the dividends they paid out?
Interestingly, no, it didn't. The dividends paid out for the 2013 year actually increased by 5%, despite these lower profits. And in the end, the dividends paid out were about double the net profits of these companies. Now, PwC said that that's probably as a result of these companies having huge amounts of cash lying around as they're not investing in as many new projects, or they are facing pressure from shareholders to get some of their money back. They did, however, warn that this will probably not continue into 2014, as it isn't sustainable to pay out more than you're making. And this can be seen in some changes in dividend policy that have already been enforced.
Can we expect the current strikes in South Africa's platinum industry to play any role at all in the global mining production for 2014?
Well, actually, no, Shannon. They said it shouldn't really have an impact on the global production because of mining's significant role in the South African economy, the effect of the strikes will be very pronounced locally. But looking at the global top 40 miners, platinum and South Africa is a very small portion of that. The top 40 miners, the only South African company that's included in that list is Impala Platinum. Anglo-American Platinum, which is also facing the strike, is included, but through the Anglo-American group. So then because of the size of the group, the platinum's impact is not that significant. So therefore, they're not really expecting the current strikes to impact on global mining production over the next year, and therefore it will also probably not feature in their reports. Then Peter Major from Cadiz also told Mining Weekly that currently the world still had an excess of platinum. He said that there was an estimated of about 5 to 6 million ounces still available, which also just means that the world isn't really in a platinum crisis just yet. He also pointed out that out of South Africa's platinum production, about 54% of the country's production came from smaller miners, most of which who were still operating. So if you combine that with the platinum that is sourced from places like Russia, and then of course Implats is mine in Zimbabwe, and then also from recycling, you could see why the platinum price hasn't moved that much, although it did go up a bit this week. But because of the huge amount of platinum still available, it stayed low for most of the year.
What then does impact on global mining production?
Well, the factors that mostly impact on global mining production are usually things that impact on the entire industry, like, for example, the gold price, which fell by 28% in 2013. That impacted heavily on the gold producers and led to a decrease in their market cap of about $110 billion during 2013. So factors like those will, because it's a global phenomenon, it will impact on global mining production. Other factors that might also have an impact are demands from shareholders and government, which are often focused on the short term, and then it might threaten the long-term sustainability of some of these companies. However, mining companies are implementing cost-saving measures to mitigate some of these challenges, and these have started to show some good results in the beginning of 2014.
Thank you so much for your insight. That's it for today. Join us again next week for more news analysis on South Africa's mining industry.